Hi, I'm Danny Ecker with your Chicago Business Today Midday Report. One of Chicago's fastest growing tech companies, 12-year-old software outfit Centro, plans to add 150 employees this year to its current team of 300 and could be on its way to joining the group of local tech powerhouses in line to go public. CEO Sean Riegsecker says the digital advertising buying tool has been growing more than 60% annually for the past 4 years and did $200 million in gross revenue from ad purchases in 2012. Our John Pletz caught up with him yesterday, and he joins me now. John, what is it that Centro does so well that has yielded this growth so far?
Well, they handle the tough job of trying to find ads on websites outside of the top 25 or 50 markets. If you're trying to get the kind of coverage you need in all sorts of places, they automate that.
You spoke with Mr. Riegsecker yesterday. Obviously, he didn't maybe say specifically that an IPO would be in order, but did you get the sense that that maybe could be coming down the line for them, especially as maybe some bigger players get in this field as well?
Well, I think what they want to do is, they want to grow that company and they want to keep it independent. And, they've got venture backers, so that leads you to the question of, do you sell it or do you take it public? If you want to stay independent, those are kind of your two options. They didn't seem to have a lot of interest in selling it.
Right, obviously benefits with staying totally private and public, both, as we've seen. Let's recap again sort of the environment right now in Chicago for some of these tech companies, maybe some in line to be lining up for IPOs, Grubhub potentially, Braintree, some of the others. Who else is in that group, and could we see any of those this year?
I think that Grubhub is probably the most likely. That's the one you hear talked about most, and behind them you hear a little bit about Braintree, and one of the other names that gets thrown around from time to time is CleverSafe. It's all kind of a question of timing and when and how big do they feel they need to be. And there's also TrustWave. They've still got a prospectus floating around out there, which is a security company, and obviously that's a really hot space right now.
Seems like there's been a bit of a lull with IPOs after there was seemed like this was the hot thing even just a year ago for some of these companies.
There has, it's just getting harder and harder for tech companies to do IPOs. You've got to be a little larger, you've got to have growth. The IPO market has been very wobbly, it's been up and down. And even within the IPO market, there are different flavors of tech that are hotter from time to time. So it's kind of a moving target.
All right, John, good stuff. Thanks a lot.
Thanks, Danny.